Well, yeehaw, boys and girls. We're on lesson 2, and I'm starting with page 44, creating a new track. All the other previous things on that lesson you guys should be able to go through yourself. This one's a finger picker. So I hope you guys like finger picking acoustic guitar. Creating a new track, starting 44. Tracks are the foundation for building a project in GarageBand, and there's lots of methods for creating them. The track menu, the track header shortcut menu, the add track button, and the keyboard shortcut, among others. Let's just use the add track button because the important part is choosing the correct type of track in the new track dialog. So click the acoustic guitar track header if it's not already selected. There we go. New tracks are created below the selected track. So selecting the acoustic guitar track first will ensure that a new track is created where we want it. So we want to put a new track between the acoustic guitar and the finger style bass. Number 2 on page 45, click the add track button in the tracks area menu bar right here. Click that. The new track dialog appears with 4 track choices. Software instrument. This type of track lets you play sounds from your Mac with a MIDI instrument, on-screen keyboard, or music typing window. We've got audio. There are 2 types of audio tracks. The first is for recording instruments or vocals using a microphone or line input. The second type of audio track is specifically to record an electric guitar or bass using GarageBand as an amp. And then the fourth one is the drummer. This type of track is for adding drummer regions that automatically play with your song. Since it's unlikely that you have a string quartet or session violin player in the room ready to record, we'll create a software instrument track to give you the most musical flexibility. So number 3, in the new track dialog, click the keyboard under the software instrument section to choose that track option. Notice that a spotlight illuminates the selected instrument. That's it. If I would have picked audio, a different spotlight would go over all of those. But we want software instrument, and we're going to select create. Moving on to page 46, a new classic electric piano track appears in the timeline. Classic electric piano is the default software instrument, but you can change it at any time to a different software instrument. Great, you've created a new software instrument track, but how do you know what it sounds like if it's empty? So we're going to keep going, guys. Playing the on-screen music keyboard. This part of this lesson is going to go all the way through the top of page 49. To hear the instrument assigned to a software instrument track, you can use the on-screen music keyboard. Use the keyboard to both play and record software instruments. If you have a MIDI keyboard connected to the computer, you'll also be able to play with your MIDI keyboard to hear the track instrument. Number 1, to show the on-screen music keyboard, choose Window, Show Keyboard. So my window button is up here. I think I have it off the view of you, so I'm going to click it and come down here to show keyboard. And there is my keyboard right there. It says to click any of the keys on the on-screen music keyboard to hear the notes. Ooh, that's fun. You can drag across the keys to play several notes in succession. It works, but the keys are so tiny they require both patience and dexterity to play anything specific. So let's expand the keyboard and the keys at the same time. Drag the lower right corner of the keyboard down and to the right to resize it for larger keys that are easier to click. Look at that. It's beautiful. Moving over to page 48. Yeah, I just played the on-screen keyboard by clicking it. Number 5, click the acoustic guitar track header to select that track. The on-screen music keyboard header changes to show the name of the selected track. So right now we've got classic electric piano, but if I click this track, it switches to acoustic guitar. Number 7, select the classic electrical piano header. You see that it'll change to classic electric piano. And number 8, in the library, choose orchestral, strings, and string ensemble in order to change from a classic electric piano to something else. So I already have my library open. If you don't have it open, if it's closed like this, just click this drawer right here. It's like one of those old library index card, Dewey Decimal System type drawers. So click that. We're going to orchestral, strings, string ensemble. It says here you have made changes to the current instrument or instrument setting. Yes, we have. Continue. So now that says string ensemble, that says string ensemble down there. There we go. Number 10, click the red close button in the upper left corner of the on-screen keyboard to hide it. The quality of the software instrument sounds in GarageBand is amazing. Well, not quite amazing because you can tell that they are still fake sounds. Now all you have to do is find loops that might work, or hire some musicians and orchestrate and record a part to go with the song. Or you could cheat and try the guitar part in the strings track. We're going to stop right there and go to the next video.